Welcome to the Wormhole, where keeping it real is expected. There are a couple million podcasts you could be tuned into, but you chose to take this journey with us, and for that, we thank you. Without further ado, the Wormhole with Tim and Troy.
I mean, somebody's collectively are thinking, how can we just swoop up, how they just scoop up the horse shit after a parade? Somebody wants to just scoop up all the homeless people off the street. Somebody does. They want to, I bet they wish they can come up with a way to turn the cameras off for a few hours.
Yep, and just kill them all.
And have like a black mass team, like a whole body, but can't nobody identify nobody, to purge, and just purge them all.
Purge them all.
That would be the only night blacks would be safe, because they would probably not get even though niggas are stupid in the hood, they would get the homeless people off the street first. I think that'll be the first thing to go.
Nope, I disagree. It's us and them. Us and them.
They'll purge at the same time, same night.
Let's get rid of these black motherfuckers. Watch the movie. In the movie Purge, they went to the hood first. The only thing was, the silver lining, they was gambling on us killing each other when we was taking care of each other during that night. White folks was like, let's get rid of them niggas. The color is green, but it's also black and white. If you ain't a black man of some kind of substance or something, nigga, you could go. Either you die or you go to this prison where I can bank off for you.
Yeah.
That's the only thing, man. That's the only thing, because granted, believe it or not, some of those powers that be or the other persuasion do not want us around.
I mean,
we are like a germ to them. If we not subservient, you gotta go. There are those in the powers that be that feel like that.
There's people walking on their 2 feet in the street that feel like that.
Feel like that. I see it all the time. They can't handle me telling them no. Because to me, because of the color of my skin, I'm really beneath you. You don't see me as a man, as an equal. Yeah, he's a man, but he ain't a man like me. That's and I'm gonna go a high percentage on that. You can come in there and smile in my face and act like we cool, but it's certain things you feel like I just shouldn't be able to do.
A black person, period, in this world better act like a side bitch. Whenever that nigga call you, you better act happy as fuck that day. You better be on your best fucking behavior. You better have on your best outfit.
Best analogy in the world. I want everybody to hear what he just said. Those who listen to this, I want y'all to hear what he just said. Best analogy in the world. If you can say that one more time, Troy.
A black person, period, in this world better act like a side bitch. Whenever that nigga call you, you better act happy as fuck that day. You better be on your best fucking behavior. You better have on your best outfit.
Amen to that. Amen to that. Quote of the fucking century right there. That shit is cold than a bitch, because that's exactly the way it fucking is. It ain't a black motherfucker in this world don't tighten their ass up when that man come around.
That's it. I mean, every time. It don't even matter where we at. It don't matter where we at, what we doing. We could be in the hood, niggas shooting dice. A white man can come in the hood, in the actual motherfucking hood. How he get in there, I don't know. But he can come in the hood and walk up while niggas shooting dice, niggas to stop their game. Niggas was just getting into it about to fight each other over them dice. Talking all kind of crazy shit, talk about niggas and shit. That white man walk up and the niggas will stop and walk up and stand up straight, pull their pants up the best they can.
Yeah.
Hide all the drugs. This can just be a white person, period. Nobody knows.
No, not a white person, period. It gotta be Mr. or Mrs. such and such.
Yeah. Okay, I give you that.
I ain't gonna give white person, period, because niggas don't respect all white people.
Yeah, you're right.
Niggas do not. They do not, because niggas have a gauge on their white folks. You know what I'm saying? So if we out here shooting dice and doing all that, and we nigga that and talking shit, but here it's Mr. Thompson who owned the building.
Well, I guess I look at it in perspective, like not any white person, but they don't even have to know the white person. This white person can just, like you say, look a certain way, because black people would disrespect the shit out of black people that look the same way. You let a black person walk up with a suit on, and niggas shooting dice, they'll barely move out the way for that nigga.
You're right.
Barely move.
They really will. Yeah, barely move. White boy come through, you'll get out the way.
He might own the building too, but you don't know it because you don't give a shit because it's a nigga. But if that white man walk up there, no matter what his age is, if he look a certain way and he's functioning a certain way, Niggas get up and move to the side, stand on the motherfucking wall like the fucking Princeton walked through that bitch or something.
But I'm gonna tell you something, Troy. We got a way about ourselves too when it comes to us. Cause just like you said, we can be one of us, but really not one of us. Because in a job setting, if a higher up comes around and ain't nobody ever met him, and he a black person, black people will be way comfortable and would say shit and do shit around them until they figure out, oh, he's and I'm gonna say this nigga name, until they figure out he's what that nigga name was, Prentice type nigga, and then they have to tighten up because he ain't with this shit.
Yeah.
You know, you can't come around Prentice with that slang talk at work. You know what I'm saying?
Well, see, that's just it. We challenge each other until the bitter end. We can see the suit, we can see the name tag, we can see everything, but we gonna see what that nigga will accept because we play with niggas. Okay, but at the same time, I'm saying, why chance that? Why not give him the same respect you get a white man? Because we wonder all the time why white people beat up on us. You know what? Because they don't respect our black ass. Because we don't even respect our black ass. We don't even like ourselves. We look at black people the same way they look at us. It's so crazy how we hate them for how they look at us, but we should understand because we look at ourselves the same exact way they look at us. The same exact way. We look at ourselves like we're bacteria. Every fucking day, we eradicate ourselves like we fucking toothaches. We don't have the dental insurance to go get our shit filled properly and taken care of, so we just go get it pulled like I did back in the days. $75 get that shit pulled because you either have a toothache and don't have the $1,300 to get it properly taken care of, or however much the dentist costs, or spend $75 to get it pulled. Nigga, black people treat black people like the fucking cheap ass dentist. Nigga, we just killing each other over nothing.
Well, because we look at it like this. We all want to see black excellence, but just as long as you ain't doing better than me.
Goodness gracious.
Just as long as you ain't doing better than me. I want to see everybody win. You know, they'll say that, but goddamn it, if you a goddamn director and then this other black person is the fucking vice president, my nigga, you'll harbor some kind of feelings about that shit because it's still, you still up there. You just ain't where they at, but you hate them. You will hate them. And I don't understand why. I do understand why. I ain't trying to cut you off. I understand why, because once we get to a level, we act like we better than. And then we act like we better than. You can't do that. Went all the way back to the slaves. If you worked in the house, them niggas treated them other niggas different. They were like, oh, I'm in the house, you's a nigga. I ain't. We two different niggas. When all y'all niggas
to be like that. You got hired to be that nigga. That's why you got hired.
Right. You had to be a certain kind of nigga I don't want to be. But you know what? To get to that level, I'm gonna have to be the certain kind of nigga I never wanted to be.
Mm-hmm.
I never wanted that. That's why it's very prevalent in business and everything else, to where a lot of people say their worst managers was a black person. A black person to tell you their worst manager was a black person. They get to that slave driver mentality.
Because they have to prove to the people that hired them. Because every day we walk outside, there's no black person in a position to empower you to do anything. Chances are, if you go to a job, you're talking to somebody white for your future. Whether it's a fucking grocery market, whether it's a fast food restaurant, whether it's a 4,500 company, there's probably a white manager about to hire you. You go to a basketball team, there's probably a white owner or some shit. Chances are
100% in that business.
I mean, I'm not saying that we don't do anything, and I'm not saying that we could be doing more. I really wish we could be doing more, but I'm talking about the reality of it. The reason why we treat each other like we're disposable as fuck, like a swipe left or a swipe right, is because we don't give a fuck about ourselves, because we know we're disposable.
And then once we do have those who reach out and help and do that, a black business hiring another black person, that employee is just gonna treat that shit like they at mama house. Like I come when I want to. Like, I'm gonna do this, you know, they ain't gonna mind. Mm-hmm. And then it makes that black person think, like, if I was a white man, you wouldn't do that.
You would never do that.
You would never do that. If I was a white man, you be here on time every day, but because I'm black and you expect me to, you'll understand because we black. Oh, you understand? This happened with my baby mama and my baby daddy, niggas and bitches at the same time. got some kind of bullshit excuse why they not at work. And they expect us to be like, oh, okay, because that's what we do. Nah, this is a fucking business.
I have people in the daycare business that own a daycare business, black businesses that own daycare, tree service, restaurants, trucking business, like a really nice big trucking business. And it don't matter what, but they all say the same thing. Every single one of them say the same thing. Roofers. I know somebody who have a roof in their own roofing business. They cannot depend on black people because they feel like they can talk back. They feel like they can treat you any kind of fucking way. And every single one of them have to hire outside the race to get shit to work right.
Because with us, Troy, we feel like they'll feel like they're on the same level because we're the same color. You know, a nigga talk shit to a nigga, you know, just because you my boss, you still a, you know, oh, nigga, we both men. They quick to tell you that I'm a man. You know what I'm saying? As a man, okay, you telling me how much of a man you are, and all I'm asking for is just to do what you're supposed to do. And if a white man was to do, he gonna make you do your shit plus one or two or three. You ain't gonna tell him you a man and stand up. You're not gonna do that because you're gonna be like, I need this job. That white man would have said, I need you to show up at 5 tomorrow and I need you to work till 5 in the morning. I know it's going to be tough, but I know you can take it. You my best worker. You know, you always been a good boy, you know. But now, you know what I'm saying? They give you that shit and then you're going to feel like some kind of, you know, some form of entitlement. He told me, you know, so I'm going to be there versus me being your boss. Me being your boss and be like, hey, I need you to work from 5 to 5. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna need you to do that for me Saturday.
Shit,
hey man,
man, God
that's a long time, cuz. God damn, cuz. Like, hey man, but shit, hey, I'm supposed to be taking my old lady. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, but my nigga, that white man, and then I can tell you everything he said. You my best worker. You is. You're not gonna value my opinion as much as you value his.
That white man tell you to come to work like that, asking you what's like when your high school coach told you, hey man, this practice is voluntary. You don't have to come to this one if you don't want to. That's what that was. That was a voluntary, involuntary ask. But it's you need to be there.
You need to be there. It's
but
something.
They treat us like we fucking relatives in this fucking household together. And you can have a fucking rebuttal. You don't get a rebuttal. You don't even think about it. You think that shit in your head when you get out of the room with that white man. But while you in there, yes sir. Yes sir, I can be here. Absolutely. Yes sir. I'll be here early, Mr. Such and Such. Yes, sir. And that's it. A bunch of yes sirs.
A bunch of yes sirs, bro. You just don't like the people over me needed me to do something. They black. And come to find out, they didn't really need me. They just knew the other motherfucker wasn't gonna show up on time.
Yeah.
Black dude. They knew he was gonna show up on time. Maybe like, you know, and then after the fact, they were like, well, you know, we wanted you to come in because, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all be like, oh, I said I already knew what time it was. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? But they black. Because to me, I'm going to value a black person. I value that more because if they can see that I show up for them, if some shit get funky, they going to have my back like a motherfucker. They'll go against the grain and be like, no, not that one. Not that one. You can do anything with anybody else, but not. They going to go against the grain. They'll fight. Be like, man, I put everything on the line because I know how you get down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Versus me just because it was one of them things, like you just said, they was like, you didn't have to do it. If you didn't show up at 6 and then come to 9 o'clock, it would have been fine. But I just knew you would. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, dude, and these black folks, I don't give a fuck if it's white or black. Because you know what? You do that shit for that white man for 40 fucking years. When the hammer drop, he dropping your ass.
If it's a
and they're gonna give you some story about, well, I didn't really want to do it, and easily it could have been you or this white boy.
Yeah,
he chose you.
Oh, absolutely,
easily, and you've been doing all that shit for years.
Yep,
all that shit for years. And versus when it's us, if we do each other right, they be like, but that white boy don't do right. White boy don't come to work at all, but this nigga do. He always is. So shit, I'm gonna fight for him, and there ain't no black thing. If you want to look at records, I can show you. But see, a white man won't even pull out records and show the people the white boy sorry. He's just like, I can't do that because he know his fucking daddy.
Yep. And
me and Billy drank beer every Friday night.
Yep. If it's a sister or a brother in the house, I'm going extra hard for her. That's just how I get down. I always
say, until you let me down. Until you let me down.
I'm going hard till you let me down. If I'm in a room where there's multiple, and it's like just a handful of us, like a 3 percentile, I make sure I make eye contact with everybody, and I make sure I speak to everybody. They don't speak back, I X them off. If something needs to go down, we got to get up out this building. I got my team already. We rolling. If we're not on teams, we're not on teams. But I go in there and I make sure that I identify and I acknowledge.
Right. But I'm gonna tell you something I'm guilty of, and I know a lot of other Black people are guilty of. If I go into a conference or something and it's work related and it's me, it might be 2 other Black people over there. I'll speak to them because I know what time it is in here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't engage with them because I know that I'm for us. I don't know their mindset. They might have a crab in the bucket mindset. So if it's an overnight thing, and like, oh, we're gonna all meet up and have drinks, and you like, okay, we all Black, we finna go hang out. You go hang out with them, Troy. They'll sit there and tell them motherfuckers shit you did, and I'm thinking we just doing this shit because we all Black chilling. And people are like that. They will tell on you because I got to get him out of here because everybody knows they're going to take a certain percentage of Black people. Right. And they are, in a Black man, you are already looking threatening because you're a Black man of some kind of size and substance and you know a little something. You're a threat because they'll always take their Black woman because their Black woman, shame to say, and it's the truth, and these Black women know it's the truth. You treat that white man better than you treat that nigga that live with you every day. You treat him better. Black man live with you every day, do everything he got to do. You have a funky ass attitude with him, but that white man call you at 12 o'clock at night. Yes, sir.
Well, the pecking order is your white boss, your pastor, bishop, preacher, whatever you.
God damn it, Troy. God damn it, Troy. Go ahead.
Third, if you don't have kids, will be your husband. If a woman's got kids, it'll be the white boss, your religious leader, your children, your mother, then your husband. Your husband's like number 5.
Nigga, your husband is the last thing. But if you just a boyfriend, ooh, and if you really ain't got no solid chick like that, that'll treat you like a man, nigga, you is fucking scum under her feet. Yeah, nigga, I'm talking about nigga. That boy, I should have known. Boy, that pecking order you just put down. That, ladies and gentlemen, we just had another. Come on now.
That's it right there. That's where you rank.
That's it. That's where you rank. You are nothing. Like I say, you a boyfriend, my nigga. Your ass is out unless you a strong man and she a strong woman, and y'all got a bond that's like crazy where y'all should have been married. Nigga, you just a nigga. Boy, you ain't shit. You ain't shit. And don't let you not be bringing no money.
Oh my God. If you ain't bringing no money, quickest way to get dumped. If you're a Black man with a Black woman, quickest way to get dumped, Tim. You fuck around, insult, or do something stupid around that white boss, or you do too much at the house talking crazy about that fucking white boss paying the bills, or you try to hold her from going to church on Sundays with that fucking pastor. You get in the way of either one now. Quick way to get dumped.
Your ass is out of there. She ain't fucking with you. It's her boss and that damn pastor. And it's so crazy that we got to say that because Black people, we're supposed to be very religious, but we use that religion to, I can go along listening to a nigga talk and give a speech or something, but the minute somebody tell me, oh yeah, he a pastor, such, nah.
I'm kind of waiting on it to wrap up a little bit.
Yeah, because I'm like, hey man, because you got some. Okay, that time I went to church with you and Chris, I felt that shit. And the one because we was in the church, he didn't come across my mind because I felt like he was talking to me. I needed to hear what he said that day. I said, I really need to hear that. But you got some motherfuckers, man. You don't get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. Get the fuck out of here. I hear what you saying up there, but I can see it in your eyes, nigga. You just like me. You still doing the same shit I do.
Man, your emotions and everything. Like, I can tell. I don't need to be around a dude not long at all to know if he a cheater. Anything. I can see it so quickly. And you know what? I know women know. Women know it, but it's something about they don't want to fucking leave. Like, they don't want to be, I don't know what the problem is, but you can tell a nigga cheats so quickly. I can.
Troy, wolves know wolves.
Man.
What I do for a living, I see people all the time. You can look in the nigga's eyes and look at nigga. I can tell by the way this nigga walk. I know what you doing.
I'm trying to tell you.
I know what you doing, nigga. Like you say, nigga, we just kicking it. All us niggas around, and you might have outside niggas come through. You already know what that nigga on.
Yeah.
When it come to bitches, man, all you gotta do is say if a nigga say 2 words or just mannerisms, like, oh, daddy.
You didn't even gotta talk. I can look at you and tell.
I can look at you and tell, oh, this nigga, okay. I say, oh, okay, I see what we got here. I say, okay, because it ain't because I know you. But if I didn't know you, like, nigga, that nigga he don't fuck around.
No.
Like, when he with any woman, I can tell by the way the nigga get out. Like, so we could be in a place and I can see by the way you move and the shit you do. And, okay, that nigga got a woman. You know what I'm saying? He faithful. He don't fuck around. But you can still, shit, myself, way I move around and shit, I fuck with bitches.
The way you move around, you looking for interaction.
Yeah. And nigga, when I get to drinking and shit.
For a drink to turn around like, oh shit, I'm sorry. You hoping for, I'm sorry.
Hoping for, you know what I'm saying, nigga? Because nigga, I got that look, nigga. I'm like a werewolf in London. Nigga, I'm just a man. Goddamn caveman, nigga. Shit. Yeah. Eyes bucked and shit. Heart beating fast.
Walking on your knuckles.
Walking shit, nigga. Dick half hard and shit.
Oh shit, boy.
I'm looking for the shit, nigga. Don't nothing about me say he gonna do right. Don't nothing about me say that shit.
He is not safe.
They say, that nigga's cool, but I'm gonna have a problem out of him.
Yeah, he ain't safe at all.
He ain't safe. He gonna make sure you straight. Yeah, he gonna make sure you straight, but that shit gonna be a problem. Yeah. It might not be tomorrow. It might not be in 6 months. It's coming. Yeah. Cause shit, that motherfucker look like a goddamn animal walking around this bitch. Yeah. Hell yeah.
God damn.
Yeah, you can tell how motherfuckers is. But men know men, even it could be a man of another race. I can tell what that nigga on. Them white boys, you can tell what them white boys on. You can tell.
Bro, you get in a room and don't let me observe you in a room like if it's like a work party or something. Everybody got their people with them. They old ladies or something. Don't let me observe you for 2 seconds. I can already tell what's going on in that whole marriage.
Man, nigga, when I tell you I have done that shit so much, going to weddings, when all my niggas got married, you know what I'm saying? You go to weddings, you sit there and look at them, you can tell like, ooh, it's finna be a problem about that shit tonight, nigga. You can look. You can just look. No, you don't know what they talking about. You don't know nothing. Mannerisms. It's gonna be a problem tonight.
Even if it ain't no problem, even if ain't no problems going on, you can just look at them and tell how the household is. You can tell if they've been married for a long time, if they passionate, if they not. You can tell if he cheat. I can tell they cheat easy. Like that's the easiest tell ever.
Easy. Yeah, you can tell if they cheat. That's an easy cheat. And I'm gonna tell you another easy one too. You can tell like I'm with you, but I can really let this shit go. It's like they nonchalant about the shit.
Yeah, I can tell abuse too. Abuse is easy.
Oh, yeah, abuse is easy. You can tell abuse, and you can tell if they knew.
Yeah.
You can tell if they knew, or you can just tell it's like them motherfuckers happy, they good, but they been around each other so long because everything is nonverbal.
Yeah, you can tell when people are good, but they don't have a lot of PDE. But you can tell people that ain't good. That they body language, they don't even sit. They bodies don't even face each other.
Mm-mm.
It's just none of that shit.
Mm-mm. And it's everybody do everything for themselves.
For themselves.
They go get their own drink. When the other person standing in the buffet line, you see a man standing in the buffet line with just his plate, and the woman just doing her thing. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's one of them.
And when a couple get up and they don't discuss what they about to do, like you don't lean over and be like, hey, I'm about to go to the bathroom. None of that. When it's a up and down, but separate.
Yeah.
I'm not even watching your purse for you or none of that. When they get to that point, it's terrible.
And I'm going to tell you something too. If you sit there and if a man don't look at his woman, at least for a few seconds as she's getting up and walking, you can tell like he don't give a fuck about her.
Yeah.
Like the minute she get up, he just turn his head and go, look at some more shit. He just turn his head, do some more shit, and she got up. Like, oh, he kind of because most niggas they gonna look at their woman ass a little bit, You look at it a little bit, you know, even though you done fucked the bitch 1,000 times, you still look at the ass though. Like, damn, look at that ass. Yeah, they still got a little something on here. Kind of look at it a little bit. I thought, okay, he into that bitch. But that motherfucker don't say she going to the bathroom. She either get up and start walking, marching, and that nigga just gave a glance and kept going because he felt something move.
Yeah.
You can fuck that bitch in the bathroom. She don't give a fuck about that nigga. She looking for some dick.
Right now.
And that nigga looking for some pussy. He looking at pussy as it is.
God damn. He said, don't even look when she walk off.
Nigga don't even look, man. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, don't even look. Nigga, you got, like I say, you done fucked her 1,000 times. Mm-hmm. You still gonna look. You know, you might like how she walking them heels.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You gonna be like, damn, look at that ass. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Well, we might fuck tonight, we might not, but hell,
we might not.
It's mine. Mm-hmm. It's there. You don't know my it's there. So shit, if I catch an inkling, I can roll over on it.
You got your flag. You got your flag planted.
Yeah, flag planted, man. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I ain't got to worry about shit. You know, and I ain't saying he just look at it the whole way, because you do got, check this out. You got motherfuckers that sit there and watch that motherfucker till she go to the bathroom, possessive nigga.
Yeah, you got your possessive people.
Yeah, because I done seen nigga, I'm like, man, that nigga don't, I said, that nigga watched that woman all the way down the hall. Mm-hmm. And it wasn't like he was looking at her with a gaze of, ooh, that's my baby. That nigga was looking at her like, what is bitch, she better be going. Well, you know what I'm saying?
She better be going there and looking around and see who looking at her.
Because nigga, and why? What is she looking at down that hall? Mm-hmm. Man, it's a lot you could tell, man, just by being a man. Because really, all them niggas we talking about, we didn't have that emotion.
You didn't have that emotion?
Nigga, aggravated nigga, don't care. We didn't all have that emotion. That's why we can fingerprint that shit.
That like, emotion. Yeah, and we done all had that homeboy too. You done all had that nigga, like each
and
one. And
you all had it. You're right, because nigga, I done had niggas that do certain shit that I would never do. So I know what that shit look like when I see it. I see how he act. I see how his old lady act. I see that shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, so you know what that is, because you know it's probably the most extreme shit, because I done seen it. Then you know when it comes down to the beating on the women and verbal shit, I done seen it. I've been around that firsthand. You know what I'm saying? So I know what that look like. But that other shit and what cheating shit, that's everybody.
Oh, you know my God. That's
that
ridiculous.
Cheating shit is so easy. I don't know how niggas don't know your bitch cheating on you.
You say how a nigga don't know your bitch cheating, or how a bitch don't know a nigga cheating?
Both. How you? But I can only speak for a man, because women had their ways. Because niggas sloppy. Niggas get caught. That's it. But you got niggas that don't even know. Like, nigga, how you don't know your bitch cheating on you? It ain't the old shit, nigga. Like, well, I know when my dick go in that pussy, it fit me. Nigga, that shit, that old shit, nigga, it's small shit. I'm talking about very minute shit. Yeah. If you in tune with your woman, it's very small shit that changes. And it's so small, she know your ignorant ass ain't gonna notice no way. It ain't nothing big like she just quit fixing my plate. Nah, it ain't nothing big like that. It's something, you know what I'm saying? It's like things change very small. Like she might say some shit that she never says. Mm-hmm. Or, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta know your woman. You gotta know your woman. You gotta know, you know what I'm saying? Like back in my heyday, when I had a bunch, you knew when they was all they all had another nigga, which I didn't care because they didn't belong to me no way. Mm-hmm. But it's just little shit, because I pay attention to everything you do. When you don't pay attention to what women do, they can get over on it. Because we don't. We got a small, not a small mind, but a one-track mind. When we thinking about something, that's it. You know, because a woman could sit there and tell you, oh, you over there thinking about that bitch, ain't you? Like, bitch, I was actually thinking about a carburetor for this old school. You know what I'm saying?
Thinking about a carburetor for this fucking old school.
That's actually what I was doing, you know, because that's what women get it wrong at with good niggas. You know what I'm saying? Because they could be like, nigga, you on that phone with your that looking at ass or something? You like, nah, bitch, I'm trying to, you know, like, I'm looking for a carburetor on this bitch. I mean, what you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like,
so you got how to fix the washing machine around this motherfucker.
Right. I'm trying to figure out how to make my surround sound a little deeper. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm actually over here doing, you know, versus them, when they on their phone, it's a nigga involved. They doing shit they end up in it. You know, that's what it is. But we just don't pay attention to women enough. But it's dope to kick in, my nigga. I'm talking my ass off.
Yeah, so you feel like the majority of women are cheating just as much as the majority of men is?
Oh man.
You think the percentage is more or equal?
Honestly, I'm gonna say way more men.
Or cheating? Yeah, I have to say that.
Way more men are cheating. I'm
Cheating
not
men,
going.
cheating men are like white cars in America, white vehicles.
Right.
There's so many of them.
Boy, that a good one. That's a good one because there's so many white cars. It's so many. You know what, man? Because I think about it. God damn it. And damn near everybody in my family got a white car. Everybody got a white car.
Start paying attention. They everywhere.
Like nigga, when we all get together at my mama's house, nigga, you think it's a goddamn funeral.
It don't matter if it's 10 cars somewhere, it's gonna be at least 3 or 4 white ones.
It's white ones. But yeah, man, it's niggas and cause
what's the percent?
Shit, what you talking about, the ratio?
Yeah, give me how many men you think cheating, and I don't know how we're gonna do this. If there was if it was a scale, give me a men to women cheaters.
Not 90% of men, 50% women.
So half of the women cheat, but 90% of the men cheat.
90% of the men cheat.
And it's so crazy. I'll let you go first because I was going to say about 95% because I think pretty much every other nigga cheat.
Yeah.
And I'm just saying nigga, and when I say nigga in this perspective, and when you're talking to black people, when I say nigga like that means everybody. Like all.
That mean everybody. Yeah, I got you.
I'm talking about like 95% of all men cheat.
All men.
You doing it? I want you to. Okay.
95%.
95%.
That's crazy.
It's crazy. 95% of men cheat. You say hello.
Hey there.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't know, man. I think about 50% of women cheat. So if you be gay, I think they don't cheat as much as men do. Yeah, women don't. I'll say so. So she say women don't get caught.
No. It's 50%. Because I mean, at that 50%, you got those who do get 25% get caught, 25% don't.
I use AirPods. My AirPods so weird.
Oh.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's what it is. Because I mean, men, I can't speak for the other races, but other races allow that. They allow that. I know for us, like, man, it's just not in you to just have, one woman.
Yeah.
Because a lot of women nowadays, even though their percentage I'm gauging low, men cheat because it's something that they don't get at home.
I don't think so, Tim. And I think that's the truth because a lot of times marriage turns into this mundane. And I'm just going to throw these words out there and I'm sorry because that's not really what marriage is, but I'm just going to say it because most marriages are. This mundane, weighted blanket is what it becomes, But,
it is.
A lot of marriages are a little different. There are things that you can do other than physical activities to keep your marriage going. A lot of marriages endure a lot of things. Not only does marriages get mundane, they get mundane on top of infidelity, on top of abuse, on top of inconsistencies. A lot of marriages can survive mundaneness when there's not a lot of other things, a lot of factors to play. But a lot of marriages, man, I don't know. I'm sorry, but I don't know how a lot of them survive 20, 30, 40 years and it had been infidelity and fucking physicality for 20, 30 years. I don't know how people can put up with that for so long.
Well, I think the best way, and I was taught this a long time ago, and it's the best way, you gotta be friends.
Yeah, that's big. That's massive.
You gotta be friends.
Some years.
Friends will get you through a lifetime.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you something, Troy. Men and women have relationships that come and go, but how many people do you know really end friendships?
Yeah.
So if you and that woman is friends, that shit can last forever because it won't be mundane because that's your friend. Because nigga, me and you 119.
Yeah.
All of us, years we stayed there. Never was mundane.
Mm-hmm.
It was friends because with your friends you can talk about anything.
Yeah.
You can watch anything.
Yeah.
Now, when it's a relationship, it's like a give and take. Friendship is give and take, but friendship is like shared. But relationship is give and take because if you don't know that woman, you can't give her what she needs. And if she don't know you like that, she is far off base.
What you mean by she a fraud, base if she don't know you like that? Why is it just her fault? Is it if that's what you're saying?
Okay, I did it differently like that because men are so easy to get to know because it's simplest. That's all
really?
it is.
Because are we the ones really bullshitting the most though? Out the gate.
Oh,
You know,
yeah, we bullshit out the gate, but once you get to know that,
are we really easy to get to know because niggas really be bullshitting like you said the other day on the show. When do you really know a nigga? Women feel the same way about niggas. Like, damn nigga, when
Nope.
did I thought I
It's
knew
different.
you? When do you really know a nigga?
no, it's different. Niggas pillow talk.
Mm.
Niggas pillow talk. When you lay up in the bed with a bitch, my nigga, you will divulge all kind of information. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and don't let you be fresh off a nut.
Mm.
You will tell family business. When I talk about family business, it's like shit that you and your niggas only know. You will tell that broad that shit.
Just like the movies.
You will give it up. You give a family business fresh off a nut because you laid in the bed with a bitch because she make you feel good. So
Well,
yeah,
I'm sorry.
woman can get to know a nigga very quickly.
I'm sorry, but sex, hold on. No matter how we treat sex is some of the most personal shit that you can involve yourself in. You're literally taking a part of your body. Hold on, Tim. You're taking a part of your body and you are putting it inside. Now, the woman's anatomy is made to where she is to receive whatever amount of penis that you're putting inside of her. So you're taking your anatomy, putting it inside of hers. That's some fucking intimate ass fucking shit, Tim. So that's why, like in the movies, you always give it up. Like you say, you pillow talk after that shit because I think you feel like that's the most personal shit ever.
We see it that way. We of a different generation. Sex is nothing to people nowadays. Like, but it's just something about it ain't about the motherfucking connection that you have because you done entered this woman. It's just nigga, you off a post nut, nigga. Nigga, after you nut, you more of a bitch than a nigga. Mm-hmm. Now you starting to be goddamn, you chatty Cathy. You just talking. Cause you done bust this nut, nigga. It's been so many niggas, everybody's guilty of it. They done fucked the bitch they really don't give a damn about. But shit, after they busted that nut, they having general conversation because she just still sitting there chilling with your ass. You done told a story of some shit that you were never supposed to tell about.
You fucking know immediately that you shouldn't have done that. Just like sometime when you bust a nut, you know you never should have been involved in. You know immediately.
Yeah.
Shit, you know immediately afterwards that you should not have been involved in that.
Nigga, it's called post-nut consciousness. You get conscious, goddamn it, after you bust that nut, nigga, do you know, nigga, you will fuck around and fuck a bitch you know you had no business fucking. The minute you bust that nut, you be like, why the fuck did I do that shit?
And you know you had 0% business doing. You was like, oh my God, what if this would have been where my baby came from?
My nigga.
Oh my God.
Instant, like they say, you ain't supposed to regret nothing. Oh, yes, you do. It's certain things you regret.
People make me sick when they say, oh, I don't regret shit I did. I wouldn't really change
Yes, you nothing. Do.
I'm like, my man, bullshit, man. When people start talking shit like that, when people do a few things in my life, get really overly religious when they talking, when people start hollering about they don't regret shit no matter where they at, you know, they just gonna have to, no, fuck that. You do, if you don't regret shit, it's something wrong with you, bro. It's something wrong with you because we could have a regret podcast, nigga. I can feel that bitch up.
Yes, with regrets. Yes. Man, when people be saying that shit, but they really not thinking about everything. You know, and it really is something, like you said, there's something wrong with you because you did something that you should regret and you don't because you felt nothing about that shit. Nah. It's certain things, nigga, everybody wish they didn't do.
Overly good vibe people that be talking about, they don't regret shit. So that means if you don't regret nothing, that means you ain't officially apologized about something. You need to feel bad about something you've done to somebody. You can be the biggest asshole in the fucking world. Right. But you got to regret saying something, doing something, or something. You have to regret the way your life went. You didn't do something you should have zigged when you should have zagged or something. Don't tell me your life is just A-okay. Now, if you are, and I hate to put money on everything because I feel like money solves almost, like we say, 95% of men cheat. I feel like money solves 95% of issues or more. If you like an Elon Musk, yeah, he probably feels a little bad about something in his life.
It's something he's done.
But he's a fucking billionaire.
Yeah.
The most of people's regrets, I think if you lined up 1,000 random people and asked them their regret would probably be, I think the higher percentage of the regrets, like 70% of them would be about people that didn't do something that led their lives to more finances in their life would be 70%. Maybe 30, and I scoot it down to 20% would be people saying they regret something that they did that affected somebody else. I think most people regret not taking life more seriously when they should have earlier to make sure that they would have gotten their finances higher. Most people regret their financial situation, bro. I think that's what most people regret. And relationships. Financial situations first, relationships will be second, close second. And what somebody did to somebody would be like third or fourth.
No, I think what they did to somebody is more. I don't think they regret. I think the money thing and what you did to somebody is one. Because
you can't combine them. How you combine them two?
You got to, because so in an instance where it helped you get more capital gain, you had to fuck somebody. It's the same thing.
Well, I'm looking more into finances. Like somewhere down the line, any of us could have been making a lot more money than we're making, but we chose to make a whatever decision to fuck that opportunity up. That's what I'm talking about. But go ahead though. I'm not talking about like having to fuck somebody over to climb over the ladder to get to the next situation in life. I ain't talking about that kind of shit. Not no scandal.
Okay, well, I would say on our level, if we're not making a certain amount of money that we should make or we think we should make, it's pretty much our fault. Because you could have went another way. We all came to a right or left point. We came to a fork in the road and we made a decision. Everybody did. So whether you have it or you don't, or you still have you made a way to where you can live a good life, that was a decision you made. Mm-hmm. We all made, because there's ways I could have went, there's ways you could have went. Mm-hmm. And things would have been totally different. It was just, we didn't want to do it. Yeah. It's on us. Didn't want to do it. So that's different. But back, what were we talking about?
It's like I do know what we were talking about, but I don't know.
What you call good high?
Yeah. Well, I am reading right here where it says 2 men shove boulders off ancient rock. Wait a minute. 2 men shove boulders off ancient rock formation in Nevada, wrecking it. So the video showing, you have to imagine, you watch Nat Geo a lot, like I do. Imagine a serious 100% up and down vertical mountainside cliff with the rocks matter of fact, I'm gonna let you see it. I think you can check that out. Mm. So that's a man right there. This is a whole cliff. Why? First of all, I don't know how to describe what I'm looking at to everybody. This is a real cliffside, like on the movies with the cave rock on the inside and all that. Anyway, so he up here pushing down rocks, and I'm assuming it's his daughter or whoever filming him. But why go to that extent to, if this is the case, ruin something like that on purpose? He is at a position where he can die at any second. This is where like them goats be jumping from the when they be trying to get away from the mountain lions and the coyotes and shit. They be on the mountainside, like really on the rocks when they about to fall off. This is what he's on. What in your life made you decide, I want to go down here and do that? What could make you go do that?
Well, as we all know, they're a little different than us. I mean, they'll they like jumping out of planes. They like the thrill seek, because shit. I hate to be like this. They don't know what death is. All we know, we scared of something as small as one of them killing us. They don't see us killing them. They want to attack the big mountain.
Yeah, they have to get. Yeah, you're right.
They got to get it. They got to surf the wave that come around every 150 years. As it is killed 13 people, but I think I can do it. You tell me anything I'm about to do to kill one person, I'm not fucking with it.
I'm not gonna consider it.
Yeah, they see it like because they have to go through trauma. Because really, all adrenaline is trauma. When something hypes you up, you are in a state of trauma, but it's a state of trauma that, like, I'm gonna do this right now. It's trauma.
He does not have on climbing gear. There are no ropes. From the looks of it, it looks like a man with some jeans on and like a polo shirt tucked in his jeans. It said a video posted social media shows two men rolling boulders off of a cliff at an ancient rock formation in Nevada. National Park Service rangers reported. It says, "Don't fall, daddy." A girl screams in the video, posted by KVVU, as the men wrestle rocks to the drop-off at Lake Mead National Recreation Area. What the fuck are they doing? Like, for real, Tim, like, explain to me, what the fuck are they doing, bro? Like, why?
I mean, shit. Why did he couldn't even jump buses?
That don't make no sense. They must have got away because they say the Rangers still trying to identify the two men, so they must have got out of there. They got to be hell of a climbers because they look like a construction worker. That look like, nope, they don't look like a construction worker. They look like somebody who work in the hardware store who done climbed down this fucking mountain. I don't know how he got down and got back up, but they must have lived. That's crazy. Y'all got to check that out, though.
Yeah, I don't think I have, boy.
That's amazing.
No, it's not. That was, no. No.
I want to know what make you sit at home and think, okay, this is what I'm about to go do today. That shit is death defying. He didn't even have proper equipment or nothing. Like I said, it really looked like this man had on jeans and a fucking polo shirt, like a work shirt.
You never understand. I won't like, dude, you might talk about something else. You never understand that shit. I mean, that shit, that shit is, come on, man. I mean, we know it's fucking crazy. We know it's stupid. But, you know, like I say, them the same motherfuckers that did crazy shit from the beginning of the time. I mean, you talking about fucking animals, man. I mean, shit. You don't know, man. I don't know.
In the figurative sense.
Yeah. Shit, it's crazy, man. I mean, they do shit we don't even think about.
Yeah.
We don't even think about half the shit that they do. Like, who does that? These motherfuckers just set their stuff on fire just to get a fucking laugh out of it. And they'll sit there and play with their manhood. I don't understand why they do that and think it's funny. And everybody knows that, man. White boys sit there and do so much homosexual shit, and niggas be like, what the fuck is going on here?
Tim, what's being eradicated? Brother, think about this. Think about what you just said. What's being eradicated in life these days? Manhood.
Oh, manhood is gone.
That's it. So you say, how can they sit around and play with manhood is going to be extinct. So there is no manhood to play with. Bro,
and then to make you think, man, that feminist movement, you know, they want, the real hard feminist, a dick is a bad thing. But as far as what you talking about, my nigga, it is gone. It is gone. Like, man, just being a man is hard on you in society.
Yeah.
Hell, it's hard on you with the women. Cause a woman to leave a man and go fuck with a nigga that fuck with niggas. You know,
just like everything in life, you know, when you take something away like so strongly, like when a movement comes, it's gonna be a time where it's gonna be a big gigantic search for men. They're gonna need some more men to come back, you know.
Yeah, it's gonna be a tide turn.
Bail bottom's gonna come back in style again. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it works.
It's gonna be a tide turn. It's gonna be a tide turn. Being a solid man is gonna come back in style.
Come back in style, yeah.
Yeah, being a solid man, it's gonna come back. You know, right now, it's just different because the women think different. You know, the women are. I can't blame them. When you see these women sit up here and say these unrealistic expectations of a man and what a man's supposed to, I can't blame them. Because niggas done fucked the game up so much. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, there's still some solid women out there, man. You married to one, you know what I'm saying? You got some solid women out there that's just not like that. But a lot of these women is, what can you do for me kind of shit. And that's tough. That's very tough, and it's very disheartening. You know, as I walk around this world and this place I live in and see how women act, like, man, but I can't blame them because the niggas ain't shit either. You know, so you know, because you would get a goddamn good girl and shit, they ain't got much to pick from, so they get a motherfucking knucklehead who full of shit and, like I say, probably ain't even straight all the way, and man, they ain't got much to pick from.
Well, that's what I really believe, man. I don't think that women are necessarily born cheaters like men are. I think men are born cheaters. I don't think
Yeah.
women are usually if let's just like you say 50% of women cheat. I think 25% of them are born cheaters and 25% of them are made cheaters.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
25 and 25. You got 20, yeah, 25% ain't shit. Then 20, the other 25, it just, it just happened.
Good girls that just got with niggas, I don't know, and they felt like whatever was whatever.
But but you got that other percentage, it's really like I said, some good women out there, man. That don't do like so if they recognize like, okay, this nigga, solid nigga, he do what he's supposed to do, he cool. But then you got some niggas that do all that shit, but they got a other side of.
Mm-hmm.
But you got another side that, that's just what men are kind of, Lord, I don't know how this gonna sound. A good man, he gonna take care of everything. Everything is good. He gonna be an awesomest person to you. Well, there's just something in him that we're just something about some other pussy. We just not built like that. And like you got men that do that, but you gotta think about the women they with. They keep that shit hot. They keep that shit very hot. But then you gotta watch that shit because she'll get to feeling herself so goddamn much, and now you got to worry about other niggas.
Well, I think that's what the game is now. Women are going into relationships assuming this is what's going to happen anyway, so they're going into it quote unquote as a nigga as well, and that's why we got so many of these kind of mean rap girls coming out. They talking about they the ones fucking and they the ones taking niggas down. So I mean, I think they going into it with the whole concept like this is what fuck it, this what it do anyway.
I mean, it is, and I'm gonna say this, man. Even the good ones and a lot of bad ones. Women keep satellites.
Okay, explain that.
Okay, they always keep something revolving around. It's out of the atmosphere because the atmosphere is just you and her, but it's always something else out there that they can communicate with. A woman always keep a satellite. And if shit goes south, it's a satellite.
Okay, so what do these satellites represent? Other men?
Yeah, it's always a nigga, because
women friends. It just don't. Is it
no. It's always she's a straight woman. Yeah, it's a man. Pretty much a buddy. That shoulder to lean on. A woman, most women, not all, but most women, they have somebody of the opposite sex because sometimes you got to talk to the opposite sex so they can kind of get understanding of what you're going through. Women, kind of different. They can talk to their homegirls, but then you might get some bad advice. But that nigga gonna tell you everything you want to hear. And don't let him be doing it for a couple of years. And now you and old boy going south, shit. And then there you go. She can follow to his arms so easy. Really kind of like I know you know me, and yeah, it's always a satellite, man. Always. But you do have the ones that they don't fuck around like that. Like I'm with you. They are out there. When the ones be like I'm with you, you got to be on your square. You got to give what she giving. You can't fuck around on that. And she's like I'm down.
Yeah.
But that shit come with time. That's the only thing I can say. Like with me, the bitch right now, you ain't the only nigga she fuck with. You're not. Now she can slowly wean others out. But it just depends on her.
The truth of the matter is 95% of niggas ain't doing right. Just period. Like off the dump. Like when you're doing a math equation, you putting that shit together and you trying to get to the end, your exponents gotta be women. It's gotta be, you gotta put them in there as the A's and the B's in the letters and the symbols.
Yeah.
Because you can put the numbers as the man and the woman that's in a relationship together. And I'm exponents and things that nobody knows what it is until the end. That's the other women because that's happening. Niggas are cheating. I hate to say it like that.
Yeah, niggas are cheating.
I don't feel like I'm busting nobody out specifically because I think it's as a collective, niggas are fucking cheaters. They know that they cheaters. Niggas know it. The bitches know. Bitches know when they get with the nigga. Most bitches get with the nigga that was a cheater in the first place. They get with that nigga thinking they can make it different.
Thank you. That's how they only got with you because of your fucking charisma. Your charisma, you did everything to make them feel like, I'm gonna tell you something. ladies, listen. When a man approach you and he do everything right, you ain't the first bitch he walked up on.
It's
That
been
shit come with his practice. He's done this shit, and now his shit work. Man, niggas have game and they work on that game, and the good ones perfect their game when it ain't the best. They find they angle what works for them. Hell, I had to do it. I ain't the best looking nigga in the world. Nigga, I had to figure out how to do this shit.
Mm-hmm.
And when you perfect your craft and have a little confidence, yeah, that's it. They believe anything you goddamn say. I'm not recommending lying because they gonna figure that out. But yeah. And when I say lying, I mean lying on what you got. If you ain't got it, you ain't got it.
Women go for sports cars and big duty gas guzzlers. You wonder why you get this sports car and all seasons you didn't account for all the seasons that you got to drive the car in, and then you start to outgrow it. The trunk small. It's just really not. That car it's not considerate to you at all. It's just a car that you have to just squeeze yourself into and be able to enjoy it when you're inside of it the best way you can. Because it's not thinking about you at all. It's not giving you any space. It's not doing anything that a good vehicle is supposed to do, in my opinion. But that's what a lot of women fall for is powerful sports cars, big gas guzzling vehicles or trucks or whatever the case is. I think it's two different types. And they keep wondering why this vehicle is not good for them over time. Because the nice sedan that's a V6 or a V8 that gets great gas mileage, that has great room inside, great quality seats, great dependability. That's not the car you want to settle down with. But see, they equate settling down with the prize. I guess the sports car is the prize. I guess you can look at it like that. It's a short-term prize, but people go into it, they want to get their long-term from their short-term. And that shit just don't work, man. It don't work.
Hey, man. I appreciate your tree hugging analogy about the environment.
Mm.
That was good.
Should have left this one alone.
No, that was. Hey, nigga, you talking about gas guggles and environmental cars? I got it. I understand. I said, well, what's up with all this tree hugging? Nigga, shit, don't knock this tree down.
Yeah, don't do it.
Yeah. Well, man, I got what you were saying, man, but they gonna always go for that because it's like the here and the now. Because that shit ain't gonna last forever. You know that. And speaking on niggas cheating, the niggas that don't cheat is the ones that through cheat. They through. And that percentage, I get 95. And that other fucking 5% is one they through. They don't.
I think it's some 1%ers out there, like it's billionaires in the world. I think it's some 1%ers that just don't cheat. I think it's some don't cheaters.
I don't believe that. No.
I think it's some don't cheaters.
Any man with means, that makes it worse. 12 times, 20 times to 100 times worse if you got means. I mean, you got niggas being caught cheating that lived in trailer houses and under bridges. And they were just supposed to be with Bridget, but they were there fucking Sophia. You know what I'm saying? You still got a nigga cheat. So I don't, But a nigga with means, big time. He might only did it once. You know what I'm saying? He got enough money to keep it under wrap, but he did it. He did it. There is no man with means that just said, I just ain't never did nothing. Yeah. You done did something, you quit.
You're right.
You stopped, but you did. Because if you got $1 billion, my nigga, you got $1 million, my nigga. I mean, hell, if you just a 6'4" nigga, period, you can get some pussy. Your bitch go to fucking around and bullshitting. Oh, y'all into it, my nigga? You $100,000 nigga, depending on where you live, nigga. You hang out in certain places, you can get a bitch. Because a bitch know what she already know off top, nigga. You wouldn't even be in here if you couldn't afford to be in here. Every drink in this bitch $45. So if you're in there hanging out, hell, I'm gonna fuck with you. You gonna get some pussy. You gonna do it one time. You a man of means.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but yeah, men are cheaters. You like I said, but the women, you still got them homemaker women. You sound like your wife. She ain't nah. That's shit. If it ain't trust, she don't know nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can, throw her the job. Like you said, hey, you got a pecking order. You know what I'm saying? She still got a job to do.
It's a pecking order now.
Yeah, it's a pecking order. She still got a job to do, but you important. So I could never, that's I can look at her, and it ain't because I know you, but I can look at her and tell where her head is. That's it.
Yeah.
And really, I can kind of pick out the ones that they really masquerade very well. Nah, she ain't fucking around. Cause you got them ones that shit, they just pass like that. They always they've been doing that shit since they was fucking teenage chicks. They always been just having multiple niggas.
Yeah. Always everywhere.
I always had niggas everywhere. They got some decent looks about themselves, so they had a couple niggas everywhere. Not saying they was a hoe or nothing, they just had niggas. So when she get grown, that shit don't stop.
Yeah.
She just a motherfucking lifetime flirter.
Just like that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, look, man, let's end this thing right here, man.
Hey.
We'll be back on tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm excited about that.
Yeah, back on tomorrow with Jay. That'd be perfect.
Yeah. It's gonna be that's gonna be a good one.
Yeah. All right, brother.
Yeah, all right, man. I'm hollering at you.
All right, in a minute.
Yeah.
That concludes this episode of the Wormhole. Join us next time to see what shit goes in the hole and comes out the other side gold.